Hi everyone, this is Rick here in the studio. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Rick Surowicz Watercolor. Once again this year I'm publishing a series of holiday card videos for the project page of my website. This will be the fourth year that I've done this, and if you go to the project page on my website you'll find the series for each of the 4 years. And for each card on the project page you'll find a link for the image of the card that I've painted, a template you can use for a drawing, and a link to each video. And you can find the link to that project page in the description of this video. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can click on the link in the lower right hand corner, and don't forget to like it. I'm in my studio and you're looking at the template for this Christmas card, this holiday card, and you can find the link to this in the description of this video. So I've drawn that on here very lightly, and I'm going to put a little bit of masking fluid on this before I begin to paint. So I'm going to put the masking fluid on, let it dry. I use these fine line applicators, and I'm going to put just a little bit here on the tree, on these trees, just to feel like there's a little bit of snow laying on them. I don't need to overdo it, just something to make it feel like there's snow laying on these. Okay, so I've got that on. Now I'm just going to splatter with a toothbrush and some masking fluid. I'm going to just dip my brush in there, rub some of that off, and I'm just going to give a light splatter just to create the feeling of snow. When I tap it on my hand, it makes a little bigger drop, and that's enough. That's really all I need. Maybe a little bit more. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll begin to paint. Hi everybody, I'm back in the studio. We're ready to paint this holiday card. And I'm just going to start with the sky. And I am going to mix a just kind of a wintry blue sky. I'm going to start with some cobalt blue. I'm going to add a little Halloween orange to that. Working with complements just to tone this blue down. That's a little too much, takes it almost to gray. So I'll add a little more blue to that. And now I'm ready to, ready to go here. So we're gonna go, might be just still a little too gray. Add some more blue, a little water. And we'll go with this. So I loaded my brush with what was on my palette. And now I'm just using clear water. So I'm bringing this down, and I'm bringing it down to the tops of the hills and the mountain, just going around those edges with my kind of wintry blue. And I might go just a little darker at the top. That's wet, I'm working at an angle, so it's just going to gradate right into what I have. Getting a little darker. All right. So I'm going to switch to this is an 8 round brush, and I'm going to lean a little more towards blue, maybe actually a little violet here. Let's take a little rose madder, add to this to give me kind of a gray violet. I'm going to take a little of this, I'm going to paint by the mountain. I'm going to go just a little smaller with my brush. This is a 6 round brush. A little dark here to contrast the edge of this slope. I'm just going to add some water and just soften that over here. Lift out a little actually. So that's just a little lighter washing out there. I'm going to come in here a little stronger on the edge with some trees. And come back with some of those tree lines after I get the colors on the snow and show some of these hillsides. All right, so now I want to come here, show this edge a little bit. Okay, and now I've got a little larger brush. Got this bit of a grade here. With some of that kind of washed together. Now I'm going to go back to my larger brush and a little bit in here. And that's probably pretty good. Get a little more value in there. I could go just a little darker. Let's see if I can do that while I'm working with this wash here. Go just a little darker in here. Maybe a little darker here. Okay, so now I'm going to dry this, and I'm going to come in. I'm going to put some trees, a tree line in there, and actually, I think I can do the one. So I'm going to take my 6 round brush. I'm going to add a little bit of a sap green to this blue mixture. A little more blue in this. I want it more of a blue green, and I'm going to add a little alizarin, just to gray this down a little bit. And I'm going to have just a little bit of a light suggestion of a tree line. That's a little distant, so it's kind of a soft edge as it bleeds up into where it's a little moist. Just need to be careful on how much water I load my brush right now, so I don't get the bunch of backwash. So we'll show some trees up here. We'll have some trees back here. See if I can get just a little more of a shape to that. I need a little more pigment in my mixture to get that to do what I want. This might work for me. So the suggestion is some trees there, some trees over the hill there, a few trees in the distance here. I don't want those to be quite as strong. All right, so now I'm going to dry this. Okay, that's dry. I'm going to take a 4 round brush, take this sap green, take a little pyro red. I want this to be a little warmer of a green. And let's see, now I've got some trees here that are close. So they're warmer in temperature, and they're stronger in value, harder in edge. Got a little, that one's okay, I guess. Made it a little taller than when I had drawn it. I didn't like the shape I have, but we'll go with that. And one here. That's going to come all the way down here. It's a larger tree. Okay, and I want to get take a little bit of my cobalt blue, a little alizarin crimson. I want to go just a little stronger here to show some of the mountain. I feel like that got washed out a little too much. Just a little bit of something there. Okay, so let's see, one other area. Want stronger. Let's see. Actually, I need to bring these trees down to this edge here. Stopped a little short of that where I wanted to go. That'll help show that edge a little better. Now I'll take a little of this violet, a little stronger in here. All right, so I'm ready to take or dry this, and I'll take off the masking fluid. Okay, so that's dry, so I'll take off the masking fluid with a pickup eraser. So remember, I'd put some masking fluid specifically on the tree shapes to make it look like snow laying on them. So there we go, a little bit of a wintry sky, snow falling, some snow on the trees, and just some kind of grayish violet shadow. So I hope you enjoy painting this, and I hope you can share it with your friends and family.